Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook. Job transfer for all. The school bell becomes my summons. Chapter 41. Facing Li Ming's strongest sword. Lin Yu, who followed closely behind him again, also released his skills silently. Super double. Wow. A terrifying force erupted from Lin Yu's body. His attributes suddenly skyrocketed. The aura on his body suddenly doubled. Lin Yu's current attributes are: open black lens bracket attack, 2160, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket defense, 2000, close black lens bracket. Physique, 2080. Open black lens bracket speed, 2080, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket spirit, 2160, close black lens bracket. All attributes, all over 2000 points. This attribute was obtained by doubling Lin Yu's own attribute, plus Ning Shui's doubling of the attribute of Almighty Gain. This value is even close to the attribute of the level required for 3 turns. And Lin Yu is just a level 36 professional who is about to prepare for his second turn. Lin Yu still didn't use any offensive skills. He just slashed out the long sword in his hand. With this sword, Li Ming's face paled in shock the moment he struck it. After Lin Yu activated Super Double, he naturally felt the changes in Lin Yu. Originally, it was a normal thing to increase the buff skills for oneself. But Li Ming keenly sensed the growth rate on Lin Yu's body. The growth rate was a bit terrifying. Even if there is no collision, the terrifying power erupting from Lin Yujian. Let Li Ming, a seasoned professional, clearly feel the danger above. Is he really just a level 36 summoner who hasn't turned 2 yet? This boosting skill is much more exaggerated than Ning Shui. Even Li Ming, who is a lecturer at Zhongcheng University, couldn't help but feel such shock and doubts. This is completely beyond his cognition. From teaching for so many years, even from the day when I changed jobs to so many years now, Li Ming has never seen such a pervert. Even those particularly powerful monsters he encountered when he was fighting in the secret realm at level 30 before, he felt that he was not as dangerous as Lin Yu Lai now. Li Ming's thoughts were fleeting. And the moment of confrontation arrives in an instant. Lin Yu's long sword collided with Li Ming's giant sword without any fancy. When the crisp sound of clashing swords resounded throughout the sports arena. Accompanied by this crisp sound, an unspeakable vibration erupted from the center of the arena. Boom. The moment the sword collides, the ground beneath the two of them trembled violently. Centered on the two of them, an invisible but violent air fluctuation suddenly spread out like a ring. The gust of wind caused by the turbulent air fluctuation swept the entire auditorium in an instant. The teacher and classmates who blow it have fluttering hair and messy clothes. If it weren't for the design materials used for the floor of this arena, only professionals above level 90 can destroy it. I'm afraid it has already collapsed. And the moment Lin Yu and Li Ming confronted each other, Li Ming only felt an infinite force coming from the sword, which instantly drowned him. Even now, he has displayed the strongest combat power of all attributes at level 36. It can't stop Lin Yu's sword at all. Boom. I saw Li Ming flying upside down again. In this collision, Li Ming was completely crushed by Lin Yu again. Everyone at the table thought it was a battle full of suspense, but no one expected the result of the battle to be so fast. However, just as Li Ming was flying backwards, his aura suddenly began to soar abnormally. I'll go. Teacher Li Ming is flying again. Twice in a row, Lin Yu beat Teacher Li Ming. It's terrible. Is this the strength of Lin Yu, who is higher than Ning Shui? Is this really an attack that a summoner can have? Wait, why do I feel that Teacher Li Ming's aura instantly rises? He was beaten up by Senior Lin, shouldn't his momentum be weakened? Yeah, why did the feeling become stronger instead? Old Tang, the head teacher and referee, stood up abruptly, and said in disbelief. Because Teacher Li Ming's level suppressed state was forcibly broken up by Lin Yu. What? Hearing Old Tang's explanation, all the students were dumbfounded. In the state of level suppression, there will also be self-protection ability. When the damage received far exceeds the range that you can bear, the level suppression state will be automatically released, so as to prevent the user from being seriously injured due to level suppression. At this time, Li Ming, who flew upside down again, standing firmly on the ground, and his heart has already set off a monstrous wave. His level suppressed state Was forcibly broken up by Lin Yu. As a user, Li Ming naturally knows what this means. And he is even more aware of how terrifying power is needed to directly break him out of the state of level suppression. Lin Yu on the field, of course, clearly felt Li Ming's state. He also vaguely guessed something. Therefore, it will no longer be shot. After all, Li Ming is now a level 94 turn giant sword knight. Li Ming put down the huge sword in his hand, took a deep look at Lin Yu. He paused for a few seconds, then said, "You win." Boom. There was a sensation in the audience. You win. After Li Ming conceded defeat, the whole audience was shocked. Win. Lin Yu really won. I'm so stupid. It's too awesome. After teacher Li Ming and senior sister Ning had a tie before, I was wondering if senior Lin would win directly. I didn't expect not only to win, but also to win with such a crushing attitude. Ha ha ha, brother Lin is invincible. Violent, too violent. To be honest, I feel that Lin Yu is really not a summoner. How can there be a summoner who doesn't use summons to fight? Teacher Li Ming is probably confused too. I thought I was going to deal with a summoner, but it turned out that I was dealing with a swordsman who was even more violent than me. Lin Yu must have some special hidden profession, right? At this moment, Ning Shuier was also looking at Lin Yu in the center of the arena, her beautiful eyes flickering. Is this his strength? Ning Shuier was also very shocked. When dealing with the Earth Elemental Lord yesterday, she passed out, and did not see how Lin Yu dealt with the Earth Elemental Lord in the end. So she has never seen Lin Yu's strongest strength. As a result, today, the battle between Lin Yu and teacher Li Ming also shocked her. Li Ming looked at Lin Yu with shock in his eyes. Li Ming, who was able to suppress the level to level 36, forcibly broke up the state of level suppression. This also means, with the current Lin Yu, he can directly kill the level 36 giant sword knight with advanced skills. What a terrifying combat power this is. That's why, Li Ming directly put down the giant sword in his hand and resolutely surrendered. After all, suppressing myself to level 36 is equivalent to being killed by Lin Yu, and this battle is naturally over. When fighting Ning Shuier before, Li Ming still felt that Ning Shuier's attributes are simply abnormal. But now after the battle with Lin Yu is over, he just understood. He used the word abnormal too early. In other words, the word pervert can no longer be used to describe Lin Yu. Li Ming didn't ask how Lin Yu managed to have such terrifying attributes. Everyone has their own secrets, their own different skills, and these things are even private. So Li Ming didn't ask. Then Li Ming thought about it, made up his mind, and said directly, "Student Lin Yu, on behalf of Zhongcheng University, I formally invite you to join me." Hearing Li Ming's words, Lin Yu froze for a moment. Li Ming continued, "I will report to Zhongcheng University. You don't need to take the assessment, you can directly enter Zhongcheng University. At the same time, Zhongcheng University will give you the best treatment. Whether it's the right to enter the secret realm, or leveling resources, skill resources, job transfer resources. We, Zhongcheng University, will do our best to provide you with resources. It will definitely not be weaker than the resources that Shengjing University can give you." At this moment, the audience is silent. Zhongcheng University is one of the top 5 universities in China. Moreover, in order to recruit Lin Yu, Li Ming even said openly that he would give Lin Yu resources that were definitely not weaker than those of Shengjing University. You know, Shengjing University is recognized as the top university in China. What Li Ming did was actually a temporary decision made by himself. During the battle with Lin Yu, he clearly felt Lin Yu's potential. Li Ming even had a premonition that if he could recruit Lin Yu, Zhongcheng University might surpass Shengjing University and become the #1 university in China in the near future. Therefore, he did not hesitate to offer an olive branch to Lin Yu before reporting to Zhongcheng University. However, according to Li Ming's estimate, those old fellows in the academy, after knowing the result of the battle between him and Lin Yu, I'm afraid he won't reject his proposal. And after a short period of silence, there was another commotion in the venue. I'm going. Mr. Li is inviting Lin Yu on behalf of Zhongcheng University. Teacher Li Ming said that Lin Yu doesn't need to be assessed. If Lin Yu wants to go to Zhong University, he can directly enter. And there are resources provided by Zhongcheng University. Envious. Awesome. You are so awesome, Brother Lin. Chen Rui was sincerely happy for Lin Yu, and he was so excited that he danced with his arms and legs. Sitting in a corner not far away, Li Dali's jealous eyes were about to bleed. How can this trash win the favor of the school Belle and invite Zhongcheng University? Why don't I have such luck? It's not fair. However, at this time, Lin Yu had already become the focus of attention, and no one would talk to the clown like Li Dali. And equally sensational, and the teachers of Zhongcheng number 1 middle school. They were even more aware of what Li Ming's invitation meant. Moreover, he promised Lin Yu that if Lin Yu chooses Zhongcheng University will do its best to give Lin Yu all the resources he needs. This is a resource of Zhongcheng University. Although it is slightly weaker than Shangjing University, the strongest institution, it is also one of the top 5 institutions in China. The resources that Zhongcheng University can give with all its strength are probably the things that any talented person can only dream of. Facing Li Ming's solicitation, Lin Yu thought for a while, then glanced at Ning Shuiye in the auditorium. Then Lin Yu said, Ms. Li, I appreciate your kindness, but I want to go to the same university as Ning Shuier. Hearing Lin Yu's words, Ning Shuier was surprised. And equally surprised were all the classmates and teachers at the table. FK. What is this? Public confession. Countless students exclaimed, and started booing one after another. I cried, if I were Ning Shuier, I would marry Lin Yu on the spot. Faced with the invitation from Zhongcheng University, a top university, Senior Lin still chooses to go to the same university as Ning Shuier. I'm so touched. Ah, that's true, but have you ever thought that these two people are actually guaranteed to go to Peking University? That's right. Even if Zhongcheng University promises to give Lin Yu the best resources, with Lin Yu's potential, it may not be impossible for Shangjing University to give the best resources. It can only be said that teacher Li Ming spared no expense to attract Lin Yu. Hearing Lin Yu's answer, Li Ming was a little surprised at first. Then he glanced at Ning Shuier at the table, and then at Lin Yu with a strange look. Hearing the booing of many students, combined with Lin Yu's words, Li Ming naturally understood something. But he coughed and said, Student Lin Yu, even though you said so, I still hope you can think about it. And, Ning Shuier, I will also invite and fight for it on behalf of Zhongcheng University. You and classmate Ning Shuier should want to be admitted to Peking University, right? Actually, the main reason why Shangjing University can become the top university in China is not the strength of teachers, nor the cultivation resources. It's the secret realm resources you have mastered. Being able to master more and higher level secret realms means that the faculty and training resources of this school are also very strong. Although our Zhongcheng University is no worse than Shangjing University in terms of teaching staff and cultivation resources. But in terms of secret resources, it is undeniable that it is slightly inferior to Beijing University. However, it is only slightly inferior in the high difficulty secret realm. The mid and low-level secret realm resources we have mastered are not inferior to Shangjing University. Think about it, the required level to enter a high-level secret realm is basically only a professional with a level 90 or higher rank 4 can enter. Although you are leveling up quickly now, in the future, it will become more and more difficult to level up, and the job-specific tasks of the 3rd and 4th ranks will become more and more difficult. In an institution like Shangjing University where there are many geniuses, the competition for resources will be fierce, and the geniuses in Shangjing are getting more and more exaggerated. If your upgrade speed is slowed down due to resource issues and teacher issues, then the loss outweighs the gain. At that time, even if you can enter the difficult secret realm of Shangjing University, it will not be too early. However, if you come to Zhongcheng University, the massive resources provided to you in the early stage will definitely guarantee that you will have no worries along the way to upgrade. Your upgrade speed can even be faster than that of Shangjing University. After reaching a high-level job transfer as quickly as possible, it's not too late to challenge the difficult secret realm. And as far as I know, Ning Shuier's father is guarding a secret place in the abyss in Zhongcheng. You enter Zhongcheng University, you will improve faster, and you will be able to help your father earlier. After speaking, Li Ming turned to Ning Shuiye. He knew that if he wanted the two of them to choose Zhongcheng University, the main thing was to persuade Ning Shuier. As for the situation of Ning Shuier's family, as a teacher of Zhongcheng University, she naturally knows something about it. Both sides even have a lot of cooperation. Lin Yu glanced at Ning Shuier and found that Ning Shuier was thinking about something. Obviously, Li Ming's last words moved Ning Shuier a bit. Ms. Li, I want to think about it, Ning Shuier said. Li Ming nodded with a smile. Well, it's okay, don't have any pressure. Although I really want you to come to Zhongcheng University, there is no falsehood in what I said. Even if you choose to go to Peking University in the end, as Zhongcheng people, I will also bless you. After the game ended, many students immediately surrounded Lin Yu and Ning Shuier. Crazy to ask this and that. It made it impossible for both of them to leave. Lin Yu, Ning Shuier, which university do you want to choose? Brother Lin, you are too awesome. Sister Ning Shuier, you are already level 30, are you going to rank 2? Brother Lin, Sister Ning, don't forget to give us a hand when you become prosperous in the future. Chen Rui even hugged Lin Yu's thigh, howling exaggeratedly, Brother, I'm proud of you. It made Lin Yu and Ning Shuier dumbfounded. Afterwards, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier walked out of Zhongcheng No. 1 middle school. Lin Yu asked, Ning Shuier, which university are you going to go to? And Ning Shuier glanced at Lin Yu, and said, I didn't think about it, Lin Yu, what do you think? Lin Yu thought for a while and said, I understand what teacher Li Ming means. However, since Shangjing University can become the top university in China, it naturally has its own advantages. Besides, the opportunities and resources in Shangjing must be better than Zhongcheng's. There will be more geniuses in Beijing University. In a place where geniuses are everywhere, the competition will be stronger, and it will also promote our development. Just, where is your father? Ning Shuier listened, shook her head and said, Actually, my family has told me about this issue before. My father and the elders of the family mean that there is no need to think about it so much. If you can go to Peking University, you will naturally choose Peking University. After all, as you said, there is a reason why Beijing University can become the top university. And, with your ability, it would be a pity if you didn't choose to go to Beijing University because of me. So no matter how you say it, I will choose to go to Peking University. Ning Shuier finally said firmly. Lin Yu also nodded with a smile. Then it's decided, just wait for the exam at Beijing University. There are still a few days before the exam. Let's go to the job transfer center first and have a look at the tasks of the second job transfer. It is said that the missions of the second rank are randomly selected, some missions are very simple, and some missions are very difficult. At level 30, you can start the second mission. At the second turn, a mission of random difficulty will be opened. Some of these tasks are to collect materials. Some want to kill the boss of a secret realm once. In short, the difficulty and content vary. After Lin Yu and Ning Shuier came to the job transfer center, the receptionist at the front desk saw them and said, Do you two need anything? Lin Yu said, We will accept the second mission. After hearing this, the receptionist nodded and led the two of them into a room. This is the room for the transfer ceremony. After entering, the instrument will detect your level and occupation, and then start the corresponding second transfer task. Came to the instrument of the second mission. Lin Yu was quite surprised to find that the core of the instrument in front of me seems a bit like the awakening stone. But it's reasonable to think about it. Although the source has been kept secret by the authorities, these awakening stones and the core of the second turn instrument should all come from the same high-level secret realm. Lin Yu didn't look at it for too long, and soon, he started his second rank mission. Still the same as when awakening, put your hand on the transparent stone. Soon, words appeared on the stone and its panel at the same time. Second turn task has started. Close black lens bracket. Task content. Obtain Frost Essence 100, kill Frozen Land Wandering Soul 100, kill Frozen Land Lich 1, enter the Winter Realm and survive. Close black lens bracket. Task completion and evaluation will affect your task rewards and job strength of the second job. Close black lens bracket. After seeing the text on the panel, Lin Yu nodded slightly. Sure enough, there are 4 mission conditions. Summoner is an ordinary profession. In theory, there will only be 2 mission conditions for the second rank mission. 3 high-level occupations and 4 hidden occupations. But I have a bunch of initial skills, and the mission conditions are really extraordinary. The job transfer tasks with more conditions, although the more troublesome it is to do, the higher the income will also be. After all, even if the 2 conditions of ordinary occupations are perfectly fulfilled, it is only an excellent evaluation. The 4 mission conditions mean that the mission evaluation of the perfect level may be hit. Therefore, Lin Yu was naturally very happy. With his current fighting power, he naturally wants to hit the perfect level. He looked at Ning Shuier, who was on the side. Ning Shuier sensed Lin Yu's gaze and didn't hold back. She gave up her body directly, so that Lin Yu could see clearly what the conditions of her second-ranked mission were. Second turn task has started. Close black lens bracket. Task content. Obtain Flame Essence 100, kill Salamander 100, kill Lava Lizard King 1, enter the blazing field and survive. Close black lens bracket. Task completion and evaluation will affect your task rewards and job strength of the second job. Close black lens bracket. Lin Yu raised his eyebrows slightly, which was quite surprising. This is almost a mirror image of my mission conditions. It seems that perhaps because of the soul contract, our second-ranked mission is also related to some extent. Ning Shuier also nodded. Some scholars have researched that brothers and sisters who are related by blood, or partners who have been in a team for a long time, will be related to each other's job transfer mission conditions, and they will probably be in a secret realm. The soul contract is indeed influential. The first problem most people face after receiving the second rank mission. Just figure out which secret realm you need to perform your mission in. Lin Yu and Ning Shuier were top academics, and their theoretical classes were excellent. When the task conditions of 2 people can be confirmed by each other. Both Lin Yu and Ning Shuier have already got the answer. It's the A-level, Frost Flame Secret Realm. This is also a very famous A-level secret realm. Even, as the degree of exploration has increased in recent years. It is said that it is considered to upgrade its grade to A+ grade or S grade. Like the Sand City Underground Palace, this secret realm is also huge and rich, suitable for people of all levels to level up. However, compared with the Sand City Underground Palace, it has lower human control and is more dangerous. The Frost Flame Secret Realm is an extremely rare large-scale secret realm formed by the fusion of 2 secret realms. It is divided into 2 parts, the Evernight Ice Field and the Molten Scorched Earth. Not only are the monsters ferocious, but the environments on both sides are also extremely extreme. On one side is a cold, dark ice field, full of blizzards. On one side is scorched earth covered with active volcanoes and sulfurous steam, where nothing grows. Even according to the literature records, under these 2 secret realms, there are 2 god-level secret realm creatures sleeping respectively. However, this statement has not been confirmed. But no matter how dangerous, for Lin Yu and Ning Shuier, there is no danger at all. So Lin Yu briefly recalled the information about Frost Flame Secret Realm, and looked at Ning Shuier. Ning Shuier met Lin Yu's gaze, and said, "We have to prepare some cold and fireproof equipment at the same time. While doing the task, I should also practice some levels. After all, it is also an A-level secret realm, so it can't be too wasteful." Ning Shuier's idea was obviously to hope that the 2 of them would continue to act together. This is also of course. She and Lin Yu passed through the Shacheng Underground Palace, and they cooperated very well. When 2 people act together, the efficiency of 1 + 1 is far greater than 2. Anyway, the passes obtained through the Ning family are generally of the highest level, and the time is not very tight. There is no need to split up and ensure that both of them complete the task. Lin Yu nodded, agreeing with Ning Shuier's statement. Okay, let's prepare well. I'm going to hit the perfect level, I think you should do the same. Ning Shuier nodded. Of course. I'll go home first and let the family elders prepare the equipment and pass. Usually, it should take about 4 or 5 days. If it is slow, it may take a week. Lin Yu also expressed his understanding. Although the Ning family has a lot of energy, such a large-scale A-level secret realm also involves many things, so it is not so easy to handle. In particular, Frost Flame Secret Realm is a very special 2-in-1 fusion secret realm. It is even more difficult to get a pass. After Ning Shuier decided to go back to Ning's house, Lin Yu said goodbye to her and returned to her own home. After all, rest is part of preparation too. Only after recharging your energy can you go to the copy better. As soon as I got home and opened the door, Lin Yu saw his father, Lin Zigang, talking on the phone with a red face. Okay, Professor Hu, we understand the situation. Don't worry, when Xiao Yu comes back, we will definitely convey your meaning. And my mother, Li Hongmei, was also standing by the phone, taking a notebook to write and draw. The face is also uncontrollably happy. Hearing the sound of Lin Yu opening the door and entering, Lin Zigang also hurriedly bid farewell to Professor Hu, and then hung up the phone. The sun is back. Lin Zigang's voice was full of joy. Lin Yu still remembered that the last time Lin Zigang looked so proud. It was the time when I was admitted to Zhongcheng number 1 middle school with the first score in the written test and the first rank in the grade assessment. He also grinned and nodded. Yes, Dad, I'm back. Li Hongmei also showed a smile, and said, the leveling in the secret realm ended early, and I don't know if I'll come back soon. In the past few days when you were not at home, many university professors called every day, including Los Angeles University, Zhongcheng University, Northwest Master University, and Shengjing Institute of Secret Realm Research. The story of Lin Yu and Ning Shuier breaking through the dungeon of the secret realm spreads all over the city. Of course, Li Hongmei and Lin Zigang knew about it. After all, these 2 days, the communication software of the two of them was overwhelmed by the university admissions office who came to fight in a roundabout way. Some professors even called in person. Although Lin Yu told the two before that he was awesome. But who would have thought? My two characters are so awesome. At first, Lin Zigang and Li Hongmei wanted to keep a low profile. But Lin Zigang tentatively asked several university professors why when they were optimistic about Lin Yu. The conclusion he got almost made him faint. A genius of level 36 in 1 day. And Ning Shuier killed a level 50 Earth Elemental Lord at less than level 30. It is said that she has more potential than Ning Shuier, who has awakened her hidden profession. Zhongcheng Gemini. The Chen family in Shengjing is rushing to invite him as a guest. This is so low-key. Lin Yu can't keep a low profile on anything he does. But soon, Lin's father and Lin's mother also found out. It's really cool to be high profile. Those hundreds of university professors with powerful forces who are masters of secret realms. Because of Lin Yu's existence, he spoke politely to both of them. It also made Lin Zigang addicted. Even when he went to work in the unit, the leader kindly sent him 2 boxes of tea produced in the B-level secret realm. Li Hongmei over there. Go out to buy some vegetables. Go to the vegetable market, the waste is much straighter. Lin Yu's 7 aunts, 8 aunts, second uncle and third uncle even came to ask her every day. The couple feel that their lives have reached the pinnacle. So although Li Hongmei complained, but there was a smile on his face. Hearing his wife's words, Lin Zigang also shook his head. My son must have something to deal with when he came out of the secret realm. Besides, he went to level up with Ning Shuier. Speaking of this, Lin Zigang also winked at Lin Yu for a while. Miss Ning, I have also inquired about it in the past few days. You are very nice. It is a good thing that people can see you. It is also right to spend more time with her. Hearing what his father said, Lin Yu was a little bit dumbfounded. Dad, I really have something to do. I made a lot of materials in the Sand City Underground Palace, and I will definitely come back after I have a shot. As Lin Yu said, he also took out a golden card from his pocket. There are 5 million here, I got them by selling resources, you too can spend them. This is the bank card that Lin Yu entrusted Ning Shuier to help him. Lin Yu also saved the money from selling the resources. Looking at the card in Lin Yu's hand, Father Lin and Mother Lin were dumbfounded. How much is this? 5 million. The jaws of this unpretentious middle-aged couple almost dropped to the ground. Seeing how promising their son is, Lin Zigang and Li Hongmei were also very moved. At the same time, they have actually experienced the how awesome is my own son. He only went to the secret realm for a day. But soon, Lin Zigang and Li Hongmei looked at each other. They all shook their heads. Son, you should keep the money yourself. Although we have never been adventurers, we still know that fighting professions burn money. Li Hongmei spoke, and Lin Zigang nodded. Yes, especially you are still in love with that little girl Ning Shuiye. She is a young lady from a big family, it's not good if you pick and choose. If you have some money in your hand, you also have confidence. Hearing what his parents said, Lin Yu smiled and took out another card. It's okay, Dad, Mom, the 5 million is part of it. My own piece is enough. I have 5 million in this card for myself. Looking at another golden card in Lin Yu's hand, Father Lin and Mother Lin fell into deep thought. After a while, Lin Ji just realized and spit out 4 words slowly. 10 million, huh, sometimes it is not a good thing for a son to be too promising. Lin Zigang did a simple arithmetic problem and calculated. After dividing 10 million by his salary. While being happy for Lin Yu, the figure sitting on the sofa was somewhat lonely. It seems that I can't make so much money in my life. But Li Hongmei is much simpler. After putting away 10 million, she thought for a while. A quick call was made. Hello, his second uncle. Yes, I'm Hongmei. Don't you have a classmate who runs a hotel in Zhongcheng? Hey, it's not a school entrance banquet. You haven't even had the college entrance examination yet. Why do you hold a school entrance banquet? This is not Xiaoyu's 30th level, and a second transfer banquet. Yes, he is back. And the rumors are true, he is level 36. Hey, why don't you follow the people? You can do it when you arrive. Xiaoyu just gave me 5 million. Well, that's right, I bought some materials when I was leveling in the Xiaoyu secret realm. This high-level secret realm is different, and the materials are very expensive. Okay, then this Friday. Li Hongmei hung up the phone happily, and then made another call. Hey, his fourth aunt, this week I asked my second uncle to book a hall at Zhongcheng family. Not long after, relatives of the Lin and Li families, friends of Li Hongmei. They all knew the news that Lin Yu had earned 10 million yuan. During this period, Lin Zigang even cheered up quickly. Called together and invited my old colleagues and classmates. It doesn't matter if you come or not. The point is to invite. Tell them the news. Lin Yu looked at his parents who were enjoying themselves, and also smiled. Didn't say anything. However, when Lin's father and Lin's mother were busy on the phone, Lin Yu himself also received a call from Ning Shuier. Calculating the time, Ning Shuier should have arrived home not long ago. So Lin Yu was quite surprised. What's the situation? Is there any news? With doubts in his heart, Lin Yu answered the phone. Ning Shuier's voice came from the receiver. Lin Yu, the family has already prepared the equipment and supplies, and the passport is also being processed. The steward at home told me that it should be done tomorrow night at the latest, and we should be able to set off in the morning of the day after tomorrow. Already. Lin Yu was quite surprised when Ning Shuier said that. So fast. Didn't you say it would take a week? Hearing Lin Yu's question, Ning Shuier on the other side of the phone was also a little helpless. It should take a week to go through the normal process. But the elders seemed to attach great importance to it, so they went through the expedited process and used a lot of relationships. As Ning Shuier said, Lin Yu thought about it, nodded and said. It's also reasonable. After all, you are the hidden profession, angel of light. That's really thanks to the elders in your family. Lin Yu said with a smile. But Ning Shuier felt a little helpless when she heard this. She knew very well that the reason why the Ning family responded so quickly this time and even used a lot of connections was definitely not just because she, the angel of holy light, wanted to be transferred to the second rank. At the beginning, when I said that the second rank mission was in the Frost Flame secret realm, the family just expressed their full support. However, when he proposed that, Lin Yu and I are doing the second job in the same secret realm, Ning Shuier could feel that the eyes of those family elders were emitting green light. Obviously, they valued Lin Yu even more than themselves. Especially the words that the elders told themselves meaningfully. When we arrive at the secret realm, we need to help each other with Xiao Linduo. Yeah, Lin Yu is young, promising and talented, he is a good young man. Although his family background is mediocre, the times are advancing, and we don't ask you to be equal to each other anymore. Yes, you can fall in love freely. Ning Shuier felt helpless. These elders preach free love. What a joke. Lin Yu's strength already determines that he himself is his strongest background. To the Ning family, a super genius with no background is even more joy than joy. For a moment, Ning Shuier wanted to have a showdown with the elders. She and Lin Yu were pretending to be lovers. Of course, Ning Shuier was also very convinced. Even if there is a showdown, the elders will definitely let her do the fake show. This made Ning Shuier a little helpless. But, apart from being helpless, Ning Shuier didn't feel bored, just a little distressed. When I was young, I often thought that if the family used it as a marriage tool to win over the strong, I would definitely not accept it. But, why the object is Lin Yu, I don't object at all. Thinking of this, Ning Shuier actually already had a guess in her heart. Only, that guess is a girl's mind, and it's not humane. While on the other side, Lin Yu's home, Lin Yu hung up the phone and looked at his parents apologetically. Dad, Mom, I might not be able to go to the second turn banquet. Ning Shuier has obtained the pass, and will leave early the morning after tomorrow. The location is Frost Flame Secret Realm. May have to go for a while. Hearing what his son said, Lin Zigang also waved his hand. You can go at ease, son, a good man has ambitions everywhere. There's no need to cancel the second turn banquet, we'll just stay home and celebrate for you. As Lin Zigang said, Li Hongmei also nodded and agreed. Yes, you are responsible for working hard outside, and your parents will always be your backing. When you get to the secret realm, you have to pay attention to your own safety. After Li Hongmei finished telling her, she started a new round of phone calls. Hey, is he his second uncle? Oh, Xiao Yu couldn't come because of something on Friday. Yes, the mission of the second rank has already started, in the Frost Flame Secret Realm. That's right, that's the A-level fusion secret realm. These 2 days, Lin's father and Lin's mother have been immersed in joy. At the same time, he gave Lin Yu another warning. After all, although they knew that their son had unlimited potential. But I also know the dangers of going out to experience. Therefore, I also charge more. In the past 2 days, Lin Yu's ears could almost hear the cocoon coming. Soon, it was time to go to the Frost Flame Secret Realm. Lin Yu and Ning Shuier also came to the portal of the Frost Flame Secret Realm. Although the Frost Flame Secret Realm and the Shacheng Underground Palace are both A-level secret realms, but the degree of danger and difficulty of the Frost Flame Secret Realm is much higher than that of the Shacheng Underground Palace. Relying on the passes that the Ning family had prepared for the two of them, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier stepped into the portal. With the fluctuation of time and space around. Next moment, the two came to the Frost Flame Secret Realm. This Frost Flame Secret Realm is boundless as far as the eye can see. In terms of scope, it is bigger than the Shacheng Underground Palace as far as the naked eye can see. And, most peculiarly, it still has to belong to two diametrically opposite worlds on the left and right sides. On one side is the blue world of ice and snow, Yongye Icefield. On one side is the red world of fiery purgatory, molten earth. And the center of the entire Frost Flame Secret Realm is filled with white steam due to the blending of the two heavens of ice and fire. What a magnificent landscape! Ning Shuier exclaimed. Lin Yu also nodded. Such a spectacle is indeed rare. The two worlds of ice and fire, due to some unknown reasons, have a tendency to merge. Similarly, there are many professionals around who entered the Frost Flame Secret Realm for the first time, marveling at the sight in front of them. Do your task first, Lin Yu said to Ning Shuier. Ning Shuier thought about it and nodded. The monster Ning Shuier wanted to kill was on the side of the molten fire and scorched earth. The two walked towards the side of the molten fire and scorched earth. Soon, the scorching breath hits the face. Small streams of magma gushed out from time to time around. It can be seen that in the Frost Flame Secret Realm, even if you haven't encountered any monsters, just walking on the road is dangerous. As the two went deeper, the air became hotter, and fine beads of sweat appeared on their foreheads. At the same time, monsters began to appear around. Open black lens bracket fire breathing fat pig LV.20 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket attack. 70 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket defense. 60 close black lens bracket. Physique. 80. Open black lens bracket speed. 60 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket spirit. 35 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket skill. Fire breathing close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket salamander LV.28 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket attack. 180 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket defense. 120 close black lens bracket. Physique. 140. Open black lens bracket speed. 120 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket spirit. 70 close black lens bracket. Skills. Scorching, burning blood. Obviously, the skills of the monsters on the molten and scorched earth side are all related to fire. Either it breathes fire, or it burns. However, the attributes of ordinary monsters are not high. The slightly rarer high-level monsters, such as the salamander that needs to be killed in Ning Shui's second-rank mission, will have slightly higher attributes. But they are all within a normal range. Therefore, the two cleaned up extremely quickly. With the current strength of Lin Yu and Ning Shui, these weak monsters. One sword pass is instant kill. Puff puff puff. Slow and fragile little pigs, little lizards. He was directly hacked to death with a sword, without any ability to resist. Even a salamander whose level is close to Ning Shui's will be instantly killed by her. Even when she threw down a range of holy punishment, none of the monsters within a radius of tens of meters survived. The efficiency of clearing monsters is extremely high. Successfully killed the fire-breathing fat pig LV.20, experience plus 60000. Get fat pig fur 1. Your summoner kills salamander LV.28, experience plus 12000. Get the broken tail of the salamander asterisk 1. Your summoner kills salamander LV.30, experience plus 14000. Get the broken tail of the salamander 1, get the spirit of the flame 1. Open black lens bracket kill, close black lens bracket. Soon, the two walk deep, killing monsters. Wherever it passes, there are swords and swords passing by, and a few monsters fall down. Or it would just be a holy light with a thickness of tens of meters falling down, and a large number of monsters would fall directly. This also shocked other passers-by who were leveling around. What kind of monster killing speed is this? Someone said in shock. Many of them are professionals in their 20s. But it's not so easy for them to kill a salamander of the same level. Not to mention, Ning Shui's direct range skill killed a large group of people in an instant. Damn, I want to have this range of skills, but I still can't upgrade. A passerby looked up to the sky and sighed, and continued to fight hard in the distance. There were passers-by who saw Ning Shui being so fierce, they ran to this side quickly, and said loudly flatteringly. This beauty, can you form a team? Although I can't kill monsters, I can give you buffs. Just take me up to 2 levels. Hey, wait for me, don't run so fast. Because Lin Yu and Ning Shui were moving too fast, this passerby couldn't catch up even if they wanted to. His voice gradually faded away. No way, Lin Yu and Ning Shui didn't have to stop at all. Anyway, when Ning Shui went to a monster area, a holy punishment fell on it, and all the monsters with a radius of tens of meters died. Lin Yu naturally followed the gangster experience, a comfortable batch. How's the progress? Lin Yu asked. Ning Shui glanced at the panel, shook her head slightly and said. The number of salamanders here is not too many, and only a dozen have been killed so far. Also, the explosion rate of the flame essence is a bit low, probably because the monster's level is not high. Lin Yu listened, nodded and said. Then let's continue to go deep and kill high-level monsters, which happen to have a lot of experience. Low-level monsters have a lower probability of exploding materials. Ning Shui nodded, and the two continued to rush to the depths quickly. But after walking for a long time, they found that the temperature here is already a bit too high. Even with the current attributes of the two, it is a bit difficult to support. It's so hot. Ning Shui was dripping with sweat and her face was ruddy. It's strange, the monsters around are only around level 30, logically speaking, the temperature here shouldn't be this high. Lin Yu was also sweating profusely, a little puzzled. And the surrounding monsters seem to be in a bad state. Ning Shui said. Those fat pigs and lizards nearby, when they saw other professionals, rushed up in a crazy manner. And it's completely tireless, even as if it doesn't feel the pain. The two saw with their own eyes just now that a salamander had its leg chopped off by a professional. But that lizard didn't stop attacking at all, it just dragged its bleeding stump and continued to attack desperately. Although these monsters are inherently vicious, you must know that there is a difference between being vicious and being mad. These monsters are now in a state of madness, just like fighting machines. Totally unreasonable. What's going on? Although these monsters have become crazy and stronger. But Ning Shuier still couldn't bear it, and she just sent out the holy punishment. As the two continued to go deeper, the monster's level became higher and higher, and the surrounding air became hotter and hotter. However, Ning Shuier's task progress is also rapidly improving. Collect the essence of flame 40/100ths, kill the salamander 33/100ths, kill the lava lizard king 0/1, enter the blazing field and survive, not completed. Soon, the two had arrived at the place where level 40 monsters gathered. The level of monsters here has not only increased a lot, but the number of monsters has also greatly increased. Therefore, while doing tasks, the upgrade efficiency of the two is also very high. Lin Yu and Ning Shuier have already been promoted to level respectively. Because the temperature kept rising, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier also had to take out the constant temperature potion. This is the most suitable potion for the Frost Flame Secret Realm that the Ning family got for them. No matter where you are, if you want to escape the heat or cold, you can get it in one bottle, and the effect can last for hours. However, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier carried a limited amount of potions, so they originally planned to save some to drink. After all, among the tasks of the two, the last one is to go to the field. Realm is not a small secret realm among secret realms, but it is still a relatively special space. And the two domains in the Frost Flame Secret Realm, that is to say, Winter Realm and Blazing Fire Realm, the temperature inside is more than twice as extreme as outside. After taking the potion, Ning Shuier and Lin Yu didn't hold back anymore, and the two continued to hunt monsters with full firepower. The salamanders and fire-breathing pigs here are more ferocious and fearless than those outside. Each has a level of 35 or so. However, they are still no match for Lin Yu and Ning Shuier. There is a clear division of labor between the two. All the salamanders I saw were shot by Ning Shuier. The fire-breathing fat pig was dealt with by Lin Yu. After this division of labor and cooperation, the efficiency will be greatly improved. After all, if the fire-breathing fat pig burst out the flaming soul, it is also feasible for Lin Yu to hand it over to Ning Shuier. The two moved forward while cleaning up the surrounding monsters. Soon, Ning Shuier had completed the task of refining 100 salamanders. But, raging fire souls, but only collected more than 70. Strange, according to the data, the efficiency of the monsters here to produce fire spirits shouldn't be so low. Lin Yu showed a somewhat puzzled expression. Before coming, he also looked up the information specifically. The explosion rate of fire essence and frost essence should be more than 40%. Even inside, the explosion rate of advanced monsters should exceed 50%. The two of them have now killed almost 200 monsters. But the fire essence is only 1/3. This inevitably made Lin Yu and Ning Shuier suspicious. So it's not because of the low drop rate outside, but because the drop rate of all monsters has become lower. However, like this kind of secret realm that has not been fully explored and mastered, it is also possible that some unknown changes occur from time to time. Since it is not particularly dangerous now, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier didn't take it too seriously either. After only feeling a little doubt, I moved on. Soon, the two of them came to the depths of the molten and scorched earth. Here at this moment, no one can be seen anymore. And the monsters here are even more violent than outside. Just seeing Lin Yu and Ning Shuier from a distance, these monsters rushed over fearlessly. Roar! The huge fat pig and the lizard rushed towards Lin Yu and Ning Shuier together. Lin Yu and Ning Shuier were immediately ready to fight back. But, before Lin Yu's sword was shot and Ning Shuier's holy punishment was released, these monsters just blew themselves up. Boom! Groups of huge fireballs exploded, making Lin Yu and Ning Shuier stunned. The pork of the fire-breathing fat pig splashed, fueling the fire even more. And the scales and carapace spines of the salamander are mixed in the middle, just like the filler in a fragmentation grenade. Very lethal. This also made the surrounding environment extremely harsh. Everywhere is full of gunpowder smoke and flames. What's happening here? Lin Yu was quite puzzled. However, his reaction was still very fast, and he immediately activated the thick soil wristband he was carrying. Sand Shield. The skill, Sand Shield, that comes with the holy artifact Thick Soil Bracer is activated, and the yellow earth element appears out of thin air, forming a solid and reliable arc of sand. The sand turned into a shield, surrounding Lin Yu and Ning Shuier in circles, protecting Lin Yu and Ning Shuier. All those explosive flames, air waves, fat oil and scales were blocked. Ning Shuier's expression was also very serious. Sure enough, it's weird. No matter how the secret realm changes, it is impossible for these monsters to explode without fear of death. You must know that fire-breathing fat pig and salamander are independent life forms. They don't have hive thinking like swarm monsters, and the thoughts and behaviors of lower creatures are completely controlled by higher creatures. It's not like those mechanical creations or magic guards. The mission of protecting something is above all else. Without being on the verge of death, self-explosion upon meeting. This is totally against common sense. But despite knowing it's against common sense, the two of them still relied on the sand shield and continued to move forward. Crazy fat pigs and lizards kept hitting the shields of the two of them. Due to Lin Yu's extremely high basic attributes and the power of the holy weapon itself, this shield has never been broken. After all, as long as the sand shield exists, it also has the ability to repair itself. Moreover, although the explosion rate of Blazing Soul is very low, during this period of time, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier also got a lot from the monsters who delivered them to their door for free. 100 missions will soon reach more than 90. At this moment, there was a scream in front of him. Afterwards, several professionals scrambled to escape. Seeing Lin Yu and the two of them, they shouted, "Run! The monster inside is crazy." Afterwards, regardless of Lin Yu and the two of them, they quickly ran away. What's the situation? They look like they saw something terrible. Ning Shuier was a little puzzled. However, we have already come here, and the deepest part of the molten fire and scorched earth is ahead, and the lava lizard king you want to kill may be in front. Lin Yu said. Ning Shuier nodded with a, In 5 minutes, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier advanced at full speed. They finally reached the deepest part of the molten and scorched earth. It was a huge and towering volcano, and the scorched earth was cracked layer by layer like ravines. Red lava flows slowly in the cracks. From time to time, scorching sulfur steam gushes out. And on the mountainside of the volcano, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier raised their heads. What they saw shocked the two of them. The huge salamander and the red giant fat pig are biting and fighting each other. The lava lizard king and the fire-breathing pig king are fighting. I saw two huge monsters in the distance, the lava lizard king and the fire-breathing pig king fighting together. Their huge stature, if they move twice casually, the ground will be shaken with a roar. At the same time, their mouths and bodies are emitting raging flames. From the mouth of the fire-breathing pig king, a mouthful of crimson magma spewed out, and when it touched the lava lizard king, with the tough skin of the lava lizard king, it was burnt to blackness. It exudes a burnt smell. On the claws of the lava lizard king, there is a crimson light. Every time its claws caught the fire-breathing pig emperor, a shocking wound appeared on the fire-breathing pig emperor's body immediately, and it was scorched black. Seeing this scene, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier were also a little shocked. Such high-level monsters usually have their own territory. But the scope of the molten and scorched earth is also very wide. Even if they were in the territory of other creatures, they wouldn't just fight so viciously. Just yell twice and leave. With such a brutal fight, if both sides are injured in the end, it is easy to be taken away by adventurers or other monsters. Therefore, even if there is a conflict between high-level monsters, they will not fight desperately. But today, such an abnormal picture appeared. The fire-breathing pig king and the lava lizard king are already covered in blood. Under the high-temperature roasting, the blood quickly coagulated into lumps, which was shocking. Ning Shuier said, "There's something wrong here, let's leave after finishing the task." Lin Yu also nodded. It feels like the monsters here are crazy, and their mental state is not normal. The two talked and leaned over. And there are some professionals with more than 30 levels are watching. When they saw Lin Yu and Ning Shuier, they checked their levels first. When I found out that the two of them were so young, but already over 30 levels, I was a little shocked. Although they haven't turned 2 yet, but this time they came to the Frost Flame Secret Realm, they guessed that the other party should be doing the second turn task. However, seeing that Lin Yu and Ning Shuier still wanted to move forward, one of the adventurers who was close to them couldn't help but say, "Hey, you don't want to die. Those two bosses have obviously gone mad, attacking anyone or monsters indiscriminately. You go over now, aren't you going to die?" Lin Yu and Ning Shuier took a look at him. The other party was probably in his 30s, and he was a level 38 rank 2 windrunner. The other party continued, "I think you are young, and you should be very talented if you can rise to this level. But if you are talented, you can't just die in vain. Now the monsters here have gone mad, and their fighting power has been greatly improved. Especially these two bosses, their attributes are already a bit scary. The original high-level adventure team may still be able to attack them. In this situation, no adventurer dares to approach." Heard what the other party said. Lin Yu and Ning Shuier also checked the levels of the two monsters. Open black lens bracket Lava Lizard King LV.40 close black lens bracket. Attack 1300. Open black lens bracket Defense 1100 close black lens bracket. Physique 1300. Open black lens bracket Speed 880 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Spirit 700 close black lens bracket. Skills: Scorching Heat, Burning Blood, Biting, Rock Avalanche. It turned out to be a level 40 Lava Lizard King. However, its attributes are higher than ordinary bosses. Although the Lava Lizard King is a boss, his current attributes are obviously much higher than the boss at level 40. However, even a level 50 Earth Elemental Lord has been killed, so to Lin Yu, this level 40 Lava Lizard King is naturally nothing. Moreover, with Ning Shuier's strength, killing this level 40 Lava Lizard King is not a problem. The other side. Open black lens bracket Fire Breathing Pig Emperor LV.45 close black lens bracket. Attack 1500. Defense 1700. Physique 1200. Open black lens bracket Speed 700 close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Spirit 550 close black lens bracket. Skills: Fire Breathing, Thick Skin, Fat Pig Crash. The level of the Fire Breathing Pig King is actually 5 levels higher than that of the Lava Lizard King. And the attribute has also become much higher. His attack and defense were even the same as the level 50 Earth Elemental Lord Lin Yu had killed before. It stands to reason that the higher the level of elite monsters or bosses, the less they will fight to the death. Lin Yu said. Besides, the attributes of these two bosses are also a bit abnormal. Ning Shuier nodded in agreement. The situation in front of her was completely unreasonable. Not only are the two high-level bosses killing each other without any scruples, and their attribute values are also abnormally high. Then Lin Yu asked the second-rank windrunner, "Brother, do you know what happened here? Why are these monsters so violent?" Hearing Lin Yu's words, the second-rank fengrunner also sighed, shook his head and said, "I haven't come to the Frost Flame Secret Realm many times, and I only have a little understanding. However, the usual Frost Flame Secret Realm is definitely not like this. Moreover, the attributes of these monsters are not so high. But now, these monsters don't know why, and their attributes have suddenly increased a lot. Even a level 35 salamander, I have trouble dealing with it. This windrunner is a level 38 second rank, and under normal circumstances, he would kill a level 35 salamander without any problem. But now, he said it was difficult to deal with. It's no wonder that many adventurers fled outside before. So, I think you two are only over 30 levels, and you haven't reached the second rank yet, so it's better not to go any further." Windwalker advised kindly. There must be some kind of mutation that we don't know about in this Frost Flame Secret Realm. So, I advise you not to go any further. Fengxing advised. Hearing what he said, Lin Yu also smiled slightly and said, "Thank you, brother, for your advice. However, it's just these two bosses, there's nothing wrong with it." After finishing speaking, Lin Yu and Ning Shuier rushed directly to the Lava Lizard King and the Fire-Breathing Pig King. "Hey, you. Did you listen to me?" The windrunner, at first, didn't react. Unexpectedly, these two young men rushed out directly. He shouted anxiously. "They really want to kill these two terrifying bosses. Windwalker's face was a little shocked, and some couldn't believe it. In his opinion, isn't this pure courting of death? These two young people really don't know the heights of the heavens and the earth. Other people nearby said in surprise. Didn't you see that one of these two bosses is level 40 and the other is level 45? The two of them are only over 30 levels, how dare they go up? To reach this level at this age, you shouldn't be a fool, right? Maybe he is a genius, don't underestimate him. No matter how genius you are, it's impossible to deal with bosses who are more than a dozen levels higher than yourself, right? And now the attributes of these two bosses have increased by several hundred. That fat pig is probably close to level 50 boss attributes. Do you want to stop the two of them? Or watch them die? Wait. You didn't notice their speed, it seems that you and I can't catch up. Only then did these adventurers realize that Lin Yu and Ning Shui's speed was much faster than they had imagined. They compared it, and were a little shocked to find that the speed of these two people was even faster than them. At this time, Lin Yu and Ning Shui had already arrived near the two bosses. Super Double. Lin Yu directly turned on the Super Double, and his own attributes all exceeded 2,000 in an instant. Directly crushed these two mutated bosses. Ning Shui's attributes also doubled again, all reaching more than 1,000. Ning Shui didn't hesitate, and directly threw down the Holy Punishment. Holy Punishment also received Super Double boost. Boom. The Lava Lizard King and Fire-Breathing Pig King who were fighting were stunned by such a tens of meters thick holy light falling from the sky. Their two fat bodies turned upside down. Afterwards, Ning Shui jumped up, slashed down, and directly chopped off one leg of the Lava Lizard King. Originally, the Lava Lizard King and the Fire-Breathing Pig King had already been injured, but they were killed by Ning Shui, and they were caught off guard. On Lin Yu's side, they dealt with the higher-level Fire-Breathing Pig Emperor. After all, Ning Shui's second mission is to kill the Lava Lizard King, so Lin Yu will not attack the Lava Lizard King. The overturned Fire-Breathing Pig King turned over clumsily, its two small eyes were bloodshot, extremely angry. Ow! Fat pig crash. The Fire-Breathing Pig Emperor looked ferocious, but with such a clumsy attack, it was impossible to touch Lin Yu. Lin Yu dodged sideways lightly, then raised his hand with a sword, and directly opened a wound several meters long on Pig Emperor's back. Ow! On the other side, under Ning Shui's fierce offensive, the Lava Lizard King has also confessed. Your summoner killed the Lava Lizard King LV.40, experience plus 3 million. Close black lens bracket. Because the time for super doubling is limited, Lin Yu didn't have any ink on his side, so he went up a few knives and directly dismembered the Fire-Breathing Pig Emperor's pork. You successfully killed the Fire-Breathing Pig Emperor LV.45, experience plus 5 million. Close black lens bracket. Obtain Quenched Fangs 1, Tough Bristles 10, Fur of the Fire-Breathing Pig Emperor 5. Just like that, the two bosses that caused many adventurers to flee in a hurry were easily killed by Lin Yu and Ning Shui. And the levels of the two have also been raised again. Lin Yu is now level 38, and Ning Shui is level 34. Not far away, the adventurers who saw this scene were dumbfounded. Originally, this place was filled with the roar of earthquakes as the two bosses fought fiercely. At this point, it's quiet. The corpses of the two bosses dissipated quickly. Is it so simple to solve? No way. Those are two mutated bosses. A pervert with high attributes. The little girl's skills are too terrifying. A few beams of light fell down, and the Lava Lizard King disappeared. That little girl's skills are indeed terrifying, but you didn't realize. The other boy didn't even use his skills. He didn't seem to use any offensive skills, he just slashed a few times, and the Fire-Breathing Pig Emperor died. These two, what strength are they? And the level 38 Windrunner also belatedly remembered what Lin Yu said before, if it's just these two bosses, there is no problem. No wonder he can say this sentence so easily. At this time, after harvesting the spoils, Ning Shui took a look at her mission. The first 3 tasks are completed, and only the last one remains, enter the blazing field and survive. Ning Shui said. Lin Yu nodded. And at this moment, at the place where the boss was killed just now, in front of the two, a red flame wave appeared. This wave gradually expanded, forming a teleportation array. Fiery field has been opened. Please kill the boss and step into the teleportation array as soon as possible. Close black lens bracket. Such a reminder appeared in front of the two of them. Kill the boss, and the teleportation array in the blazing field will appear. The last mission, Ning Shuier said with some anticipation. She was only one step away from completing the second round. The mission requirement is to enter the fiery realm and survive. Is this a place similar to a secret realm? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.